Mistakes are not the enemy. They are a part of life. Think about it. No one learns to walk without stumbling a few times. No one learns to ride a bicycle without falling off at least once. We seem to understand this when we are children. As we get older, something changes. We start to see mistakes as a sign of weakness or failure. We become afraid to try new things because we might not get it right the first time. This fear can stop us from even starting our journey toward a goal. It keeps us standing still when we were meant to move forward. Every successful person you can think of has a long history of mistakes behind them. They did not reach the top by being perfect. They reached the top because they were willing to be imperfect. They were willing to try. They were willing to fail. They were willing to learn. They were willing to try again. A mistake is not the end of the story. It is simply a plot twist. It is a moment that asks you a question. Will you give up? Or will you use this experience to become better? The answer you choose makes all the difference in where you end up. It's a fundamental choice between stagnation and growth. There is a famous quote by the inventor Thomas Edison that perfectly captures this idea. "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison did not see his mistakes as failures. He saw them as part of the process. Each wrong attempt was not a waste of time. It was a necessary step. He was eliminating possibilities, one by one, until only the solution remained. This mindset is what separates successful people from everyone else. This way of thinking turns every setback into a source of information. Imagine you are trying to bake a cake for the first time, and it comes out of the oven burnt. You could throw it away and decide you are a terrible baker. Or you could look at what happened. Maybe the oven was too hot. Maybe you left it in for too long. Your failed cake just taught you a valuable lesson for next time. You now have more knowledge than you did before. This is what it means to learn from your mistakes. It's about being a detective in your own life, searching for clues in your errors. Another powerful voice on this topic is J.K. Rowling. History is filled with inspiring stories of people who turned their greatest setbacks into their greatest comebacks. Consider the story of Michael Jordan, widely regarded as the best basketball player of all time. He was once cut from his high school varsity basketball team. For many teenagers, that would have been a crushing blow, a sign to give up. But for Jordan, it was fuel. He used that feeling of disappointment to work harder than anyone else. He spent hours practicing, determined to prove that the decision to cut him was a mistake. His famous quote says it all. "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Failure is not the opposite of success, it is a part of it. His journey shows us that our response to a setback is what truly defines us. He did not let that early failure define his potential. Instead, he used it as a stepping stone. This is a lesson for all of us. When we face a rejection or a setback, we have a choice. We can let it defeat us, or we can let it motivate us. We can use the pain of the moment to build a stronger resolve and a deeper commitment to our goals. Instead of a dead end, see a detour. A detour might take a little longer, but often shows you a new and interesting path. It forces you to look at the map again. It forces you to reevaluate your direction. It forces you to find a better way to reach your destination. Each mistake is a lesson in disguise, waiting for you to unwrap it. It holds the key to your next success, but you must look for it. You must study it. You must apply what you learn. So, let's begin with a simple but powerful idea. The first step to anywhere meaningful is often a misstep. It is the moment you realize you don't have all the answers. That is not failure. It is opportunity. It is the starting line for true learning and genuine progress. Embrace these moments. Welcome them. They are proof that you are in the arena. They are proof that you are trying. They are proof that you are on the path to becoming stronger and wiser. Your journey is defined not by avoiding falls, but by how you get back up. Give yourself permission to be imperfect. Give yourself the grace to stumble. Give yourself the courage to get back up.